Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway and towing the slab, Gavin Stone.
Well, this guy's so elusive. Last year took the loss in one game. You talk about a walking rabbit's foot. Just unreal that the odds and the numbers could bear out that way, no matter how good you are. But that's the kind of season he had last year, and I'm sure they're hoping that they can build off of that momentum when he's on the mound.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. In the air, right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
1-1 now. Good eye right there.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Softly hit to third. Whips it to first on the run. Out. That's the 3rd out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Cal Quantril. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, obviously last year was a difficult year for this guy. I mean, you lose that many ball games, and even if you pitched well in some of them, the fact that that loss is hanging on you the day that you took the mound can be hard to shake. But, you know, for guys to get to this level, to be big leaguers, they've had to overcome a lot. And for him, this is just one more thing. Throw away last year, hit the reset button, come out and have a great year this year.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Quantrill back to work. Shohei on the go. Popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark.
Shohei on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. And
Ball
that's
two.
down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 3-2 now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead.
Runner on the go again.
Take your
And
base.
that's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, left field. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from first.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Quantril back to work. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first.
He's out.
That's out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The 1-1. Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And now Donald Cash. And there's a ball. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of run into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Runner at first with no outs here. High in the air, out to right. Rushing, drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets. Raleigh, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now at the plate, got it! Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now a chance for number 82. Got him. Third out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, Adam Duvall at the plate.
The left fielder, Adam Duvall.
And a pitch. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, James.
And now it's going to be James Outman. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Second inning here, no score. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Kicks and deals. And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So up next, Dalton Rushing. And fouled off. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Trey Sweeney in the on-deck circle. 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
So digging in, Trey Sweeney. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Duvall, the lead runner out at second. Outman over at first with 1 away. Two on, 1 out. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next pitch is outside. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one's blistered, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. A massive home run. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Out to center. Brings it in for the third out. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., here's the third baseman, number 60.
Sterling Thompson.
And he deals. Gets the outside corner with that one. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Just missed.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman, Brendan.
Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next one in the dirt. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
2-2. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Wouldn't chase that time. This to third, and that one handled. The throw to first,
Got him,
and they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, left fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Two down, nobody on.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
James Outman up next for the Dodgers. Well struck right field. That's back. It has the distance, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. James Outman, the next to hit. In there at the knees. Now 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And the count is filled up. Ripped on a line to center. And that ends the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. On to the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Geronimo Hernandez. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Up next to Colorado.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first. Now the Rockies catcher, Cal Raleigh. Falling behind 2-1.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Two. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Donald Cash digging in for the Rockies. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Freeman. Out number 3. Rockies edging closer with this shot. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom four, and the batter now, Dalton Rushing. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back, the second baseman.
At the plate, Trey Sweeney. The pitch. To the right side. Fires to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And that's outside, and the count is 3-1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Ryan Feltner up and throwing. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Right side, Hernandez. Moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
That's down and in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's safe.
Picks himself up at RBI, takes an inside pitch and just lays it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get up to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Here's the third baseman. Left-hand batter waits. And now 2-1.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch is outside. Line drive. Duvall makes the play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Mateo will hit next. Next one misses. 2-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one not close, and that's ball 3. The other way, and it stays fair. Around third, and that rolls into the corner. He scores. It's 6-3. Throw cut off to third. Runner at third with one gone. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Out to short, Betts. Fires across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Betts on the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 4. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Ryan Feltner.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Mookie Betts now. That one misses in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
On the ground to short, Mateo. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 2 outs, base is empty. That's smashed towards center. And they get the out on Smith. And that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They still lead it, though, 6-4. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sammy Velasquez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit.
Leading off the Colorado, the catcher, Cal Quantril.
And a 1-1. And there's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Donald Cash digging in for the Rockies. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Gavin Sheets digging in for the Rockies. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 4. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Nice swing and good solid contact. Got a little smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Digging in, Dalton Rushing.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Fouled off. He was late.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Man at second. That's inside. Left-hand hitter waits. Not even close there. And the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that second baseman
Trey Sweeney steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy
as they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. One out. Runners at first and second. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Looks to second. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if it did.
Two outs. Foul ball there. He goes down looking. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the left fielder, Bouchard.
Bouchard.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the batter now, number 82.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now the third baseman hit in the air, left field. Duvall gliding in towards the infield and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Tyler Kinley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws.
Out.
And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. One out, bases empty. Just off the outside edge. 2-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Miguel Samuels, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Palante, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, bases empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Betts, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now
just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 1 out. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's outside. Ball 2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And the pitch.
Ball
and
3.
another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate, and that rolls into the corner. 1 run across.
big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Adam Duvall steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the righty deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become...
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Base is full, 2 gone. And next for LA, Dalton Rushing. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Now this is in the air down the line. Oh no, he dropped it. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and he'll pull into second safely. A new arm into the game, the righty, Sean Jelly.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now, Trey Sweeney. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Rogers under this one. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's opened up now, 9-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Tosses to first. Out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now back. Second base.
Brendan Rodgers digs in now.
Rogers.
That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it, because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. Guerrero the toss to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 9-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andre Palante.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Line drive. Bouchard pulls that one down, and there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Rogers throws to first. And Betts is set down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Darren Hoffman looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They're on top, however, 9-4. Now staying in the game on defense, Darren Hoffman. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one moves his feet. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it, foul. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives, can't get it, base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when
he can't make the play. Throw to first, out, ball game. And the Dodgers finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, you know, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.